Uh, and how did we meet?
So I met you. I actually found your page off Instagram and I sent you a DM because I was about to take my commercial my commercial single engine check ride, and I was like, I don't know anyone in aviation. And so then I saw your page and I was like, he seems like he's got some good knowledge. And then after you responded to my DM, we started talking and I was like, this is just great to have someone to talk to in aviation, you know?
That's great. We need this. It's a
Yeah.
lot in the beginning. So
Yep.
even at this stage, I still have people I ask if I go somewhere new, haven't been before. I got my list of elders to talk to. That's great.
Oh, yep. Yeah. It's
And
like I say, a lot of people probably get into aviation and don't really know anyone. And like that's kind of tough. So, just having someone to even talk to is fantastic.
and if memory serves, you did your check ride, and then you had to make that decision of do I do the CFI or not? You didn't want to be an instructor, and God
Yeah.
bless you.
Yeah. Yeah. That
If you
was
don't want to, don't.
yeah. There was like that couple weeks where I was like, I have to decide like pretty soon because I was like on the list to go to CFI Academy. And I was like, I feel like I'm forcing myself to do it. And it's something I didn't really like want to do. And this is way
And
better. I love this.
look around. I mean, and what's the difference? You said that what you're learning is so much different than what your friends who are CFIs are.
Yeah. Cause like this is just much more real world experience flying versus like compared to like when you're a student pilot, you're learning about all the stuff in aviation. But I feel like in flight school, like a lot of it's not necessarily like applicable to real world flying because it's just so confined in such a regimented type of flying, versus like this is like get out there and really experience it.
It's the real deal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. And and what did we work on? Like, what was our process? What do you remember?
What was our process? I remember the main thing was like my resume and kind of like how I show myself as a pilot to people, is like
Yeah.
especially with the resumes, because even here, like people apply all the time, and it's like you have a horrible looking resume,
Terrible.
and it's just gonna get swept under the rug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great because it was yeah, start with the resume, how to present yourself, and then just get out there and
making
get some
connection.
interviews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talking to people just at the airport's so great. Yeah, you meet a
And
ton
look
of
where you are now.
exactly. Yep. Uh, yeah.
And how many hours did you do this first year?
So did I do from the season?
Yeah.
So since June, I've logged about, I'd say probably close to 500 hours actually.
So June, we're in November now. So June, July, August, September, October, November. 5 months. It's 100 hours a month. That's some
Yeah.
serious flying.
Yep. Skydive, it's actually quite a bit of flying depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. And
Yep.
you can see that not everyone's going to get a skydiving job based on their personality because you got to be
Yeah.
outgoing. People are coming to you to have a good time.
Yeah. And like, I say it's a lot different of a job because you're dealing with people who, like, literally today, we took up someone who's never been in a plane before. So they're like kind of panicking and like they're about to jump out of a plane. And so you kind of like give them a small briefing, like explain like this is what's going to happen. Like we're within the realms of being safe and like trying to calm them down.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's an art to it. There's not a
Yeah.
science. It's just kind of feeling people out, making sure
Yeah.
you're not a bummer, but you got some responsibilities to give them a proper briefing. And
Yeah. Exactly.
oh, that's great. That's so great. And what's the next season looking like? Are you going to move on, or are you kind of they're giving us a little bit of some things to move on to?
So my contract ends in just over 3 months. So I kind of have a little bit of time to figure out what I'm doing then. I potentially might try to go fly turbine aircraft for skydivers to get some turbine time in. So
Beautiful.
that's another step in skydiving can do.
Well, I was so happy when you got I got the call because it's nerve wracking because you could go the established route or you could take a massive gamble.
Yeah.
And looking back, was it that massive? Really?
No, not at all. Yeah. Uh,
That's great. That's really, really great. Well, so thrilled, just so thrilled. And
it's the best choice. Yeah.
yeah, well, um, I won't keep you because you know there's your people coming in anytime. But
Yeah. Yep.
thanks again. We'll stay in touch. I love it, and I'm always here if you ever need anything.
Always. Yeah. I'll be in contact soon.
Okay, yeah. Let me know if I can help in any way.
Heck yeah. All right. Have a
Okay,
good
fly safe.